Okay, you have just learned the introduction to two-way tables, learned the basics of what each of the squares means in a two-way table. We are going to go ahead now and talk about how to fill in squares in a two-way table when there are some blanks. So if you look over here, what we have is a table of girls and boys and what is their favorite subject in school, English, math, or science. Um, so our first box is already filled in. There are 20 girls who chose English as their favorite subject. There are 13 girls who chose math as their favorite subject. And there are blank, we don't know how many girls who chose science as their subject. Then there are a total of 50 girls. We need to solve, do a little bit of math to figure out how many girls chose science as their favorite subject. And the way we're going to do that is we have a total of 50. So we're going to take that total and subtract 50 minus 20 minus 13. So I'm just going to do that in my calculator right now. So I have a calculator. You could absolutely just use a calculator on your phone. When you're working on the homework, you'll be able to use a calculator on Alex. You could use a calculator on Google. Any of those are fine because I'm just subtracting 50 minus 20 minus 13 equals 17. So notice I only took numbers from this row right here. I didn't take anything else. Those are the numbers I used for subtraction. So 17 girls like science. Okay, let's move down here. We do not know how many boys chose English as their favorite subject. And so I want to solve for that. But if you keep looking exactly like we did for the girls, we don't know very much. We can't take the total number of boys minus science minus math to get English. It's not going to work because we don't know those. But if we look at this column right here, we know that a total of 38 people, boys and girls put together, chose English as their favorite subject. Well, 20 of those people were girls. So if we take our 38 and take away 20, so if I have 38 people, I take away 20, I take away 20 girls, then I am left with the number of boys who chose English as their favorite subject. So all you have to do is 38 minus 20, you get 18 boys have English as their favorite subject. Okay, so I filled in this first row. I'm working on the second row. Over here at science, I'm going to do that same thing. I'm going to look at the science column because I only have one thing missing. I do have enough information to solve. There are a total of 40 people, boys and girls together, who chose science as their favorite subject. So you just do 40 minus 17 because there's 40 people total. Take away the 17 girls, and that leaves you with 23 boys chose science as their favorite. Next is total. I want to know how many total boys there are. So I just do 18 plus, this is the first time we're adding, 18 plus 15 plus 23. 18 plus 15 plus 23 equals 56 boys. And moving on down to the next, we know a total of 38 people chose English as their favorite. Math, we can just add together 13 girls and 15 boys, so 13 plus 15 is 28. 40 people total like science. Now this square right here is the overall total of how many people there were in this survey or whatever. So I should be able to add these two together, get 106. But I should also be able to add these three together and get this same number. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to check. 38 plus 28 plus 40 does also equal 106. So there were a total of 106 kids or students who were asked what is their favorite subject.